It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Lambeau. Jaden Reed to return this. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
Takes the handoff now low. Throw left side to Watson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Okay,
So
right?
first down from the 41.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Love now, off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. 52, blue. Trouble, 38.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Down. 45, wide. Hut.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Set, ready. Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Set, hut.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Drill, green. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. Don't try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Jets force the turnover on the first series of this game. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
7 Pirates, 19, Bravo 80.
First down throw here from Richardson. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
18 Rattler. Here we go.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here.
60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Forced out to his right. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually get to that other sidelines.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Once more now, it's Richardson. Brought in. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Get it.
3rd and goal for Richardson. And they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Brief set of downs for them from the 31.
Let's go now. Black 40. Set, hut.
Now Love on the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. He'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start.
And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. Driving across the 15-yard line. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
The kicker on
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets go up 10-zip here in the first. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. Red, white, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To Christian Watson. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 10 black.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Has it downfield working the left. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Ready up.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Set. Ready. Blaster. 6. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. 50. Green. Blue striping. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, it was not for nothing.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, ready.
Play fake, it's Love. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
43.
Here he goes, third and long. Rolling left, buying some time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 44-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. 18, run. Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready, set. Go. Cougar 19. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
On the ready.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Down. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Massive hits, the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's Richardson. Drops it down. Harvey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Get it. 18 Cardinals.
Working from the gun. It's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Red, set.
Love back to it after the pin. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go, set. Pitch, cut.
One final shot before the half. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the set.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go.
He'll work against the blitz. Finds his fullback. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Warriors, 70. Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
And bring the tight end left.
Let go.
Richardson from the gun on 3rd. Into the hands of Harrison. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go. Drop 50. Good.
Throwing again, Richardson. Looking to his fullback now. He still avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
He will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
White, down. Hut.
Love now, off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs.
And they pick him off again. Corey Black has got it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Reed. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love looking to pass. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. First down from the 42. Giving this to Harvey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready.
Harvey once more. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready? Come on. Set cooking, 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 15-yard line.
Get it.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Fights his way through a tackle. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Ready, set.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 6.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Go. Crackle 80. Ready.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.